Hey guys, and well, it's been a while, huh? To be honest, not that much has happened recently, but the main thing is that I have started school a little while ago, so uploading is a bit harder to handle. But to interject, I want to make a quick announcement before the video actually starts. Due to issues with YouTube for me, I don't know why, streaming will now become exclusive to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/remake17. Not only will this mean I will actually be able to provide some use for my Twitch, but it will also mean I can actually stream more frequently and play other games not just Sonic related. So if you have Twitch and you'd love to come to my live streams, make sure to check out my Twitch, link in the description down below, and hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys there. And now onto the actual video. Yo, so Sonic Colors dropped recently, it's finally here, everyone can play at this point, and just from the initial announcement of the game, you can hear my excitement.
Colors! My god! What the fuck? This looks so good! Fuck that shit up, oh my god. The Wisps! Sonic Colors Ultimate!
Yes, I was actually really excited to see this game on PC and the newer generation consoles for their enhanced graphics. Sadly, when those who were able to play the game early got their hands on it, many issues and bugs began to appear one after another, to the point where colors became a big colorful mess. So many glitches showed up on the game, especially on the Nintendo Switch version specifically, to the point where people started faking glitches using either emulators or purposely trying to find bugs instead of things that just naturally happen. Nintendo even made a one-time special event for people to actually refund the game, but it's not only on the Switch that this game is a little bit buggy. This game is quite apparently also glitchy and bad on ports such as the PC version, as shown in this one clip by Ellis Mark, where the game can just randomly freeze and crash.
50 bits. What's better, the Wii controls, the remake controls? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. My main issue with the original Sonic Colors was that the game stuttering. Okay, the music's cut. The game crashed.
Overall though, in this video, we will be talking about the game's positives as well as its negatives, and hopefully by the end of this video, you might even develop a newfound love for this game. So with that out of the way, let's get into talking about Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Colors to me at least felt like one of those games that was not incredibly story focused and was more so a game trying to convey a more lighthearted plot and having Sonic the Hedgehog simply be the hero the game wants to portray him as. This could be similar to any, 6 a.m. cartoon where the hero will always for sure win. The show's a little bit predictable, and I think you get the idea. Here's the gist for those of you who are unfamiliar with the story of Sonic Colors. Sonic and Tails come to this supposedly new amusement park that was created by Dr. Eggman himself in order to make up for all the evil that he has done in the past. Unsurprisingly, Eggman is up to no good, leaving our dynamic duo to travel to the many planets home to alien creatures known as Wisps, who have been captured and drained of their power. In the end, Sonic saves all the Wisps and frees them, effectively putting an end to Eggman's evil scheme. See what I mean? Simple story for simple game. Yes, it's predictable, yes, the dialogue can be horrible, and yes, I know. Oh my goodness. Baldy McNosehair jokes.
Nose hair!
Sonic Colors Ultimate doesn't bother too many people with having the same story since it's literally the same game, but one big complaint I see a lot is that the cutscenes aren't improved upon in any other way other than just a simple upscale. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are just the same models from the Wii, just with an upscale. I mean, this feels kind of lazy if I'm being honest with myself here, but we'll get to other various issues people have with the game later on, but for now, let's go over the new inclusions that come with Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Colors Ultimate, while not only making the game perform generally better now that it's not trapped by the hardware limitations of a Wii, this game gets such an improvement in its graphical presentation. But the main changes to colors comes from the gameplay department. A whole new Wisp, the Jade Wisp, brand new songs that are remixed, customization options for Sonic, rival rush races versus Metal Sonic, Tails save mechanic, and the perfect homing attack, and we'll get to the customization options soon as we're going to leave that for later in the video. Now let's go a bit in depth with each new mechanic and feature that comes with this game. First, the brand new Wisp, the Jade Wisp, or the Ghost Wisp. Originating from Team Sonic Racing as a regular power-up, Sega decided to include a brand new Wisp to use during regular gameplay of Sonic Colors. Sonic, when using the Jade Wisp ability, can fly up and go through walls when using a ghost homing attack, and can help you get to new places. Sonic as a ghost can also interact with other things such as buttons to help you get red rings. And some of the level design and red ring locations have been shifted from the original game to have different ways to use the Jade Wisp. Overall, I actually really like this Wisp, and the Wisps typically don't slow down the game and are also completely optional. Again though, with the Wisp returning to the game they originate from, I don't dislike them, and I think that they are a great addition to the game and don't slow down gameplay. Sorry, Chalmix. One of the cooler things I think was added to Colors Ultimate was a race feature, or a reason to beat the game fast for a challenge. Sonic Unleashed had its Hot Dog missions, Sonic Generations had its Mirror Sonic races, and now Sonic Colors has the Rival Rush races. How they work basically is that if you can get 15 red rings, a minimum, per planet, you can unlock a Rival Rush mode, which essentially one of the 6 acts have the ability to get a chance to race Metal Sonic. There are a total of 6 different Rival Rush races, and although during the moment you don't get anything too important, completing all 6 Rival Rush races allows you to buy new customizations for Sonic, including the Dark Boost and the Dark Aura. The tail save mechanic and the perfect homing attack are both very short things to explain, so I'm just gonna put them together. Basically, the tail save mechanic is something I'm actually not the biggest fan of. This game is not very difficult, and the fact is, I am not the biggest fan of when a game tries to baby me. Like in Sonic Forces, you had the easy and hard mode, and I really did not get this. The whole point of this game is for it to start out easy and get harder over time. This tail save feature is not even optional to have on, so you only really lose lives from a bottomless pit, it's not even from dying in general. Although it's annoying, it's whatever, I don't care, but I'm definitely not a fan that in the corner, Tails' head's there instead of, I don't know, Sonic, like I think it should be. The perfect homing attack is also short and easy to explain. Basically, you time your homing attack. I swear to God, that's it. When you see the receptacle for the homing attack, when it turns green, you time your homing attack and you will get a guaranteed white wisp out of an enemy if you're homing attacking an enemy for boost, and that's it. Although yes, there are many improvements made in Sonic Colors Ultimate, we've yet to see the issues presented in the remaster as well. Many of the issues that can be seen through Sonic Colors Ultimate mainly comes through the Nintendo Switch version of the game. And sure, you have your occasional crash of the game.
Okay, the music's got. The game crashed.
Even something as simple as loading up the title screen can result in some buggy footage. Here's also some images of this game bugging out. I'm not going to put any gameplay because it really is like a seizure warning, and I'm not trying to give anyone an epilepsy, but here you go. Thankfully though, at the time of recording this, the official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account has clarified that a patch will be coming up in the recent days which will fix all of these bugs for mainly the Nintendo Switch version, but this patch will be going out to all versions of the game on any console. I'm going to move on because the main glitch that this game had is going to hopefully be fixed with this upcoming patch, so there's not really too much to talk about since these glitches will most likely be gone by the time you see this video out. So let's talk about some of the stuff that could have possibly gotten into the game, because unlike some people, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, I didn't actually have time to upload this video directly the second this game came out, and so I actually got a chance to look at some scrapped content. Shout out to my boy Eldurin who actually gave me this idea to include this in the video, so let's get started. A lot of cut content can be cut out for any game. Channels like Beta64 normally are the kind of channels that go over these kind of things in more detail, though I'm gonna read off a list of things that were cut and maybe give my own take of how I thought it could have worked. I'll also leave the list of scrapped content down below in the description if you want to check that out yourself. So, starting off with a big one, a Metal Sonic skin. As it sounds, it was likely an additional skin usable over Sonic to be used just for cosmetic gameplay. Similar to Sonic Adventure DX with 100% completion, you actually had the ability back in that game to play as Metal Sonic, and it wasn't any different, it was literally just a cosmetic skin. However, it's sad to see this one go, but hey, mods will come in clutch. But in order for you to have said unlock this Metal Sonic skin, the only requirement was that you, the player, have the Super Sonic unlocked along with all 7 Chaos Emeralds. The next thing was a Ghost Racer mode. Although not too much is said in this article of what it was or what it was planned to be, I think it could have been something for the online leaderboards and would have revolved around the brand new Jade Wisp. Some smaller things which were cut out, but I won't go into detail because they are pretty self-explanatory, include park tokens being used to play Game Land, Tails lines that got cut out, and the last thing was a really easy mode, which this game's easy enough, why would you need that? Whatever, thank god it's cut. Normally I'd say something revolving around the game, but honestly not too much was cut out of this game. This game was already small enough as it is, and moving a Wii game to PC and more, modern consoles, there's not a lot that you need to worry about taking out or having to fix, since the game itself was already pretty stable on the Wii. The only disappointment I have from this entire game was that a possible cutout of this Metal Sonic skin, which would have been really cool to see, but what are you gonna do? Speaking on how Metal Sonic was cut as a cosmetic, it's time we touch upon the big new thing that came with this remaster that no one was expecting. I promise you, not one person was gonna expect this, is that Sonic the Hedgehog in this game has customization. You can change his gloves, boost, aura, or even his freaking profile picture for the Rival Rush races. Let's take a look. So, like I stated a few seconds ago, a lot of the customizations came with the release of Sonic Colors Ultimate. I'm mainly reading off here what I really like the most, but before we do, here's some main extra stuff that I have in my copy of the game because I actually pre-ordered the game with the digital deluxe version, which costed a little bit more, but you gotta play the game early and you unlock some extra stuff, including the Sonic Movie Boost, the Sonic Movie Aura, the golden shoes and golden gloves, and the silver shoes and silver gloves. That's about it. And you get Sonic movie icons if you care for that. Now, there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of different options for Sonic's customizations, but I think a few of my favorites include the grid shoes, the cosmic shoes, grid gloves, the Sonic movie aura, the Sonic movie boost, the dark aura, and the dark boost. And there are a lot of different customizations for Sonic, but like I said, there are way too many to list them all off, and you would probably end up clicking off the video if I tried to do that. And as always now guys, it's time for the most important part, the gameplay. Sonic Colors Ultimate is now officially part of the big 3 for the Boost trilogy, these being Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, and now lastly Sonic Colors. If it wasn't clear enough already, Sonic Colors is a Boost title. In Sonic Colors Ultimate, the controls mostly stay the same as the Wii counterpart, but in this port, controls are actually customizable to your liking, which is neat and something that the previous Boost titles didn't offer before. Sonic Colors gameplay can be very much of an homage to the daytime stages of Sonic Unleashed, and this was the main way of playing this game. Throughout Sonic Colors, there are 7 total planets including Tropical Resort, Sweet Mountain, Starlight Carnival, Planet Wisp, Aquarium Park, Asteroid Coaster, and lastly, Terminal Velocity. Each stage, other than the boss, has 5 total Red Star rings to collect, and collecting 15 Red Star rings throughout the whole planet at a minimum will unlock the Rival Rush race with Metal Sonic, which we've already talked about. There are 3 different bosses you can find throughout this game that get commonly used. We have 2 sensory bosses in the middle area, just similar to the Tropical Resort boss and the Planet Wisp boss, a chasing ship boss like Starlight Carnival or the Asteroid Coaster bosses, and lastly a ship boss like the Sweet Mountain and the Aquarium Park bosses. And there is also the final boss of this game, the Nega Wisp Armor, and yes, that is its actual name. I'm not going to describe any of these bosses as most of you should know how these bosses work and most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but the last major thing I'll be covering for the gameplay is a quick short summary of the Wisps and each of their powers since they play a huge factor in the gameplay of Sonic Colors. So, here we go. Orange Wisp can turn Sonic into a rocket, helping him reach new places which he could not reach before. The Blue Wisp can turn Sonic into a cube, destroying not only special blocks that he could not do it alone, but he can also destroy enemies close enough to him, and change the blue cubes into blue rings and vice versa. The Green Wisp allows Sonic to hover and is able to use an ability similar to the Light Speed Dash and follow a trail of rings. The Purple Wisp allows Sonic to become a monster and destroy anything in his path. That's basically it for the Purple Wisp. The Cyan Wisp allows Sonic to become a laser and is able to get more points for touching cyan diamonds to follow a path, or just get a shortcut. The White Wisps are going to be the things that fuel Sonic's boost during regular gameplay. Unlike previous boost titles like Unleashed and Generations, rings will not be filling up your boost gauge. This is the job of the White Wisp. The Yellow Wisp allows Sonic to become a drill and go through the ground and find new shortcuts. And lastly, the Pink Wisp allows Sonic to become a spike ball that can spin dash and destroy anything in its path. And that covers most of the gameplay. Next, we will be taking a quick look at the amazing music that can be played throughout this game, and many of the new remixes that can become that plays throughout this game, and many of the new remixes that can be included with this new original soundtrack. Sonic Colors is a game like most Sonic games. It can be praised for its music. The amount of talent that went into the original Sonic Colors soundtrack can be praised enough as it is, but with the release of Sonic Colors Ultimate, we received a lot new remix tracks in the new album known as Recolors. Many of the new tracks that I'm personally a big fan of include Tropical Resort Act 1 remix, Aquarium Park Act 2 remix, Sweet Mountain Act 1 remix, and the Reach for the Stars new remix. Also, fun fact, that new Reach for the Stars remix was played at the original Sonic 30th Anniversary Sonic Symphony. Just a little fun fact if you didn't know already. Many tracks have been remade and redone in a new fashion, making some songs sound a lot better. Overall, the soundtrack is amazing, and definitely a lot of the tracks make the cut for playlist material. The soundtrack was not the only thing retouched upon in this game. The presentation of this game is beautiful, and with the enhanced graphics, this game looks better than it ever could have on the Wii or even on Dolphin. In Sonic Colors Ultimate, not only do the PC, Xbox, and PlayStation ports of this game run in 4K 60fps, sorry Nintendo Switch fans, but those graphics have been improved upon in a new fashion to show off how great this game is. The one main complaint I have seen some people mention though is that the bloom for this game is so high, and although it personally does not bother me that much, I did think that it might be worth a mention. Throughout each of the 7 colorful planets and locations you can travel to, you can see a lot of the passion that went into the backgrounds and the designs of these locations, revamping them from their original Wii counterparts into these brand new HD counterparts as we now have. Sonic's model when switching into a Wisp can also have some improvement when transforming into the Wisp power. I'm also a big fan of the Sonic model that's used in gameplay. I will say though that Sonic himself seems a bit too bright at times, and this can be seen with the Tails save feature, and you can see that Tails has a more darker tone, but overall, this game is beautiful and definitely one of the titles that needed a port to the higher end consoles. All I can hope for is that somehow, someway, Sega, if you're watching this, please make Sonic Unleashed Ultimate, or even just a port. Thanks. So, we have reached the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to apologize for taking so long in between to make videos. After school started, it's been a bit hard for me to be able to work on stuff for the channel. I also do just want to mention once more though that I stream exclusively on Twitch now, and I'm trying to stream more there to at least continue making some kind of content for you guys. So again, if you want to check that out, link in the description. So now I want to go on ahead and thank my channel members who once more support my channel in another way than just overall support. I also have a Twitter, a Discord server, and all that jazz. And if you wish to go join it or follow it or check me out there, links in the description down below. If you want to keep in touch with me, definitely Discord's the best place to do it, or even Twitter. I'm very active on both locations there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys and gals, or whatever the fuck you identify as, in the next video.